Good morning, everyone. I am Mansi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today's session is on user experience research, commonly referred to as UX research, with a focus on research methods and the end-to-end research process. UX research plays a critical role in modern product design, whether we are talking about mobile applications, website, enterprise software, or even physical products. In today's competitive digital landscape, simply building a product is not enough. Products must be useful, usable, and meaningful to the people who are to use them. The objective of this session is to help you understand how UX research supports design decisions, reduces risks, and ensures that products are built based on real user needs rather than assumptions. What is user research? Let us begin with the question, what exactly is UX research? User experience research is the systematic investigation of users, their behaviors, and their needs, their expectations. The word systematic is extremely important here. User research is not casual observation or informal feedback. It follows a structured approach where researchers define goals, choose appropriate methods, collect data carefully, and analyze findings objectively. The primary purpose of user research is to add context and insight into the design process. It helps teams understand not only what users do, but also what they do with it. UX research is an discipline. UX research is a multidisciplinary field. It borrows concepts from psychology, sociology, anthropology, statistics, and design. For example, psychology helps us understand human cognition and behavior. Sociology helps us understand social context. Statistics help us analyze data accurately. Design thinking helps us translate insight into the various solutions. This makes UX research both analytical and empathetic in nature. One of the most important contributions of UX research is that it creates an evidence-based mindset. Traditionally, many design decisions were driven by research opinions, personal opinions, seniority in the organization, assumptions about users. UX research replaces these with evidences. Instead of asking, what do we think users want? UX research asks, what do users actually need and what does the data tell us? This shift dramatically improves product success and reduces costly redesigns later. Why evidence-based matters? The products are built on assumption. Users struggle to understand interfaces. Features go unused. Adoption rates remain low. Evidence-based design ensures that user problems are clearly defined, solutions are validated before launch, and design decisions are defensible. In short, user research minimizes design risks. Core research objectives. UX research generally focuses on three core objectives. First, discover. The first objective is discovery. Discovery research aims to understand what users are, who the users are, what goals they are trying to achieve, what challenges or frustrations they experience. Often, users themselves may not be consciously aware of their problems. Discovery research helps uncover latent needs. Needs that users feel but cannot explain easily. This type of research is especially useful at the early stages of product development. Number 2, validate. The second objective is validation. Validation research answers questions like, this design solve the user's problem? Can users complete task easily? Is the interface understandable? User research here tests prototypes, wireframes, or live products to ensure the solution works as it is intended. Validation helps teams avoid releasing products that look good visually but fail in the real world usage. The third objective is optimization. Optimization research focuses on improving existing products. It answers questions such as, where are users dropping off? Which features are underperforming? How can efficiency and satisfaction be improved? Optimization is an ongoing process that continues throughout a product's life cycle. Now, let's move on to UX research methods. Research methods are the techniques used to collect data from users. Choosing the right method is critical because different methods answer different questions. No single method is perfect. Strong UX research often combines multiple methods to gain a holistic understanding of users. Behavioral versus attitudinal research. UX research methods are commonly divided into behavioral and attitudinal categories. Behavioral research focuses on what users do. It involves observing real actions, not opinions. It is important because users may unintentionally behave differently from what they claim. Examples include usability testing, A/B testing, heat maps, and field studies. Behavioral data shows actual usage patterns, which are often more reliable than self-reported data. Attitudinal research focuses on what users say. It explores user opinions, preferences, feelings, and expectations. Examples include interviews, surveys, and focus groups. Attitudinal research helps researchers understand user motivations and perceptions, which are not always visible through behavior alone. Why both matter? Relying on only one type of research can be misleading. For example, a user may say a feature is useful but never actually use it. Or a user may struggle silently without reporting the issue. Combining behavioral and attitudinal research leads to more accurate insights. Product life cycle and UX research methods. UX research methods vary across the product life cycle. In the early stage, the focus is on understanding user needs and problems, exploring ideas. Common methods include number 1, interviews, number 2, ethnographic studies, number 3, contextual inquiries. Second, mid-stage. During design and development, the focus shifts to testing ideas, refining solutions. Methods include number 1, usability testing, number 2, card sorting, number 3, prototyping. Post-launch stages. After launch, research focuses on measuring performance, continuous improvement. Methods include Number 1, analytics. Number 2, surveys. Number 3, user feedback. Each stage answers different questions, and UX research supports decision making throughout. Sources of research insights. UX research insights come from two major sources. Number 1, primary research, and number 2, secondary research. Primary research focuses direct engagement with the users. This data is original, specific to your product, and highly contextual. Examples include interviews, usability tests, and observations. Secondary research uses existing information. Examples include number 1, market research reports, number 2, academic studies, number 3, industry benchmarks, number 4, competitive analysis. Secondary research helps build background knowledge but should not replace primary research. Now we are going to discuss end-to-end UX research process. Now let's examine the UX research process for end-to-end. A common misconception is that UX research begins with interviews. In reality, most of the work happens before that. Nearly 70% of UX research effort goes into the preparation. Preparation for UX research. Preparation ensures that the right questions are asked, that right users are selected, that right methods are used. Without preparation, research results can be inaccurate or misleading. Components of preparation. Preparation has 5 major components required. Number 1, users. Number 2, sample size. Number 3, screener. Number 4, recruitment. And number 5, timeline. Let's focus on the first step. The first step is defining who the users are. Researchers must identify demographic behaviors, goals, context of use, and clear user definition. Clear user definition ensures relevant insights. Number 2, sample size. Next is determining sample size. Qualitative research focuses on depth, not quantity, while quantitative research focuses on patterns and statistical significance. Choosing the right sample size balances time, cost, and insight quality. Number 3, screener. A screener is used to filter participants. It ensures that participants match research criteria. Irrelevant users are excluded. A poorly designed screener leads to poor data quality. Number 4, recruitment. Recruitment involves finding and selecting participants. Common sources include number 1, existing users, number 2, online platform, and number 3, research agencies. Recruitment must be ethical, unbiased, and representative. Number 5, timeline. Finally, researchers must plan a realistic timeline. Recruitment alone can take up to 2 weeks or more. Rushing research often leads to compromised results. Good UX research respects time as a critical resource. To conclude, UX research is far more than usability testing or interviews. A successful UX research understands qualitative versus quantitative research, method selection, sample size, determination, the importance of preparation. Remember, Without proper preparation, even the best research method fails. Thank you for your attention. I hope that this session helped you understand UX research methods and the complete research process and why UX research is essential for creating successful user-centered products. Have a good day.